Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how much money I made in the second quarter of the year. That is from April to June, so April, May, June. I did a video for the first quarter, which I'll link right here, so you guys can compare if you'd like. And for this particular video, I'm including different revenue streams that weren't included last time because I'm also a freelance writer, but I hadn't done any writing jobs, I'm pretty sure. The first quarter of the year, I didn't start up again until recently. Winter is kind of like a slow season for my writing situation, so it always slows down then. So this includes all my crochet related revenue streams, freelance writing, selling chicken eggs because we have a chicken, and money made through affiliate marketing, which could be related to crochet, but I'm going to have it be in its like own separate category. So I'll go over the totals for each thing, then the totals for each month, and then I'll tell you which one's like the highest earner, and then I'll tell you specifically my totals of just crochet related things for each month at the end. If that makes sense. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes right here. So we'll start with Etsy. For Etsy in April, I had one order. I'm shaking my camera. I had one order and the total for that order was $53. For May, I had 3 orders. The total for those 3 orders was $147.75. For June, I had 2 orders and those totaled $65.96. So on Etsy for April, May, and June, there were 6 orders total, and the total I made was $266.71. Now, concurrently to that, we had events going on. In April, I did 3 events, and the total for those was $705.97. May, I did not do any events, so the total for May was 0 for events. And in June, I did 1 event. That's the event that I did with my mother. You can see the recap of that right here. And I made $80.30 at that event. That does account for like fees that get taken out from like the credit card processing. It does not account for the event fee. So the video might have slightly different numbers because I didn't account, I'm pretty sure, for the like fees through Square app, but I did account for the like event fee. So just if they're slightly different, that is why. And then also I took a payment for an order through Venmo in April. Okay, so the total for my events that ran through Square app, my Square credit card reader, was $786.27. That was for all 3 months. April, I also had a Venmo payment from an event that wasn't included in the event total just because I like separated the Venmo payments from the like Square reader payments. The total for that was $34.62, and I only had that one Venmo payment in April. So next, off of Etsy in June, I did 2 custom orders, and I took payment through just my like bank account. They sent money to me. And those 2 custom orders came out to $130. So that is all my like crochet related income, which like I said, I'll tell you the total of for each month at the end and like the total for the quarter. So we'll move on to writing jobs. I just have the total for writing jobs. I don't have how many I did, but usually, I guess it depends on the size. Each invoice has like 2 to 3. That's like 5 a month, maybe. I don't know. It like really depends because I do get like a flat fee like per word, but also some of my writing jobs are like 2,000 words. Some of them are like 200 words. It just depends if I'm like writing a product description versus like a blog post. So keep that in mind. That's why there's not like really number of projects on this. Anyway, for writing jobs in April, I did a total of none. So my income from writing was 0. In May, I don't know how many I did, but I made $1,121.38. For June, my total was $1,616.27. So my total for the quarter for writing jobs was $2,737.65. In April, for eggs, because now we've moved on to selling chicken eggs, and we typically eat our eggs, and if we have leftover eggs, I tend to feed them to our dogs or back to the chickens because they can eat eggs and like eggshell, and it actually gives them calcium, which makes their eggs even better. It like firms up the eggshell. But if I end up with like an excess, I do try to sell off some. I usually charge $5 for a dozen. If we have like a lot of excess, I'll drop it to $4 a dozen. So that's why these amounts are going to be different. So in April, I did not sell any eggs, so the income from that was obviously zero. May, we sold 2 dozen eggs, which they were priced at $5. So we made $10 from egg sales. And in June, we also sold 2 dozen, but they were priced at $4 a dozen. So we made $8. So the total for the quarter was $18. That doesn't even buy their feed. But like I said, we sell our excess just because we can. And we don't necessarily have chickens for any other reason other than I wanted chickens. I don't even really like eggs that much. I just think they're like really interesting animals, and they have their own little personalities, and they'll let you like carry them around like little puppies, and they're like outside and like self-contained basically. So they're pretty easy as long as you obviously go out and like feed and water them and like pick up their eggs. So yeah, I do want to, and I'm going to need to because we have more that are about to start laying like anytime now. Like this month, pretty much all of the rest of the ones we have are going to start laying. We only have less than half of them are laying, and we have like around 20, like 19, I think is the last count. So we're going to end up with like a lot of excess eggs. So I'm going to need to like put more time into like trying to sell them. And if we get enough that it makes it worth it, I might go down to $3 a carton, but also I really don't want to give them away because they do cost a decent amount of money. Anyway, that's beside the point. We're going to move on to affiliate marketing. I'm an Amazon associate, or in the Amazon Associates program. So I'll let you know how many things were ordered through my links and then how much money I made for each month. So in April, there were 6 orders through my links, and the total I made was $2.29. In May, there was 1 order through my links, and I made 51 cents on that one. And in June, there were 2 orders through my links, and I made $2.21, making my grand total for the quarter 9 orders through my associate links, and the revenue being $5.01. So when I tell you guys this is an affiliate link, you could buy it. I am like just letting you know you have the option because I like that product myself. I only recommend things that I like actually like use and own and think are like good. It's definitely not like a huge money making endeavor, so don't think I'm just trying to like sell out and like make a bunch of money, because in 9 orders I made a total of $5 whole. Obviously, you guys know $5 not getting me very far. Might pay for my next Starbucks drink. That's about it. So we'll go over the totals for each month of everything. Then I will specifically mention the totals for just the crochet stuff, and then let you know like what my best earners were. So the total amount of money I made in April was $795.88. The total amount of money I made in May was $1,279.64. And the total amount of money I made in June was $1,902.74. So the total for the quarter was $3,978, or $3,978.26. It gets hard to say numbers after a while. So that accounts for everything for all 3 months. Now, I will say that this money is like pre-tax. I do still have to pay taxes on this money, and the money that I make at events also, I have to pay like sales tax for. So that number is like slightly inflated because I have not paid my taxes yet. I do have to pay, I paid my first quarter taxes, obviously, but now that the quarter's over, I have to pay my second quarter taxes this month. And I'll pay it on the like event total that I'll like read off here in a second. So we'll go into my crochet totals. For April, crochet related income was $793.59. In May, my crochet total was $147.75. And for June, my crochet total was $276.26. As you can see, there's like kind of a big difference in those numbers. So if you're just starting out trying to have a crochet business, will I almost make like a minimum wage job's worth of income altogether? Crochet is sometimes the majority of that, and then sometimes not. So if you're trying to get into this business as your full time, don't make that change right away because I have more time than most because I work from home, and even I'm not there yet, and I've been doing this since like November of last year. I don't know, July to August, September, October to November. So I've been doing it for like 8 months, and I'm like not there yet. So yeah, just like keep these numbers in mind. Now my crochet related total for the quarter was $1,217.60. My events total specifically, which is included in that crochet total, was $905.89. I mentioned that specifically because that is the number that I have to pay sales tax on. So I have to pay a sales tax, 6% of that in sales tax. It's not a huge number, but obviously you'll want to keep that in mind for if you do crochet and are going to make a business out of it. You should like always pay your taxes. Will the government come after you over like hiding a couple $1,000s worth of income? Probably not, but do you really want to put yourself in that situation? I know for me, absolutely not. So I will pay whatever that amount of money is. And now we'll go over like my best earner. My best earner is my writing jobs. I've been doing those since like 2019, like with the same client. So that makes sense for me. And it's not like a ton. It's definitely supplemental income, not a full-time income. In those 3 months, I made $2,737.65 doing my writing jobs. Like I said, the crochet related total was $1,217.60. The events total was $905.89. And then my like YouTube related total, because I only have affiliate marketing right now, was $5.01. And that is how much I made in the second quarter. If you guys have like an interest in doing a crochet business, I definitely like encourage it. You should understand that these are like realistic figures and they come from me doing Etsy and events and like marketing on my own Facebook to like friends and family. So it's probably not initially going to bring in like a full-time income. And there's like other channels you can watch to like compare totals. I think other people disclose. I try to disclose because like some things sound better than it is. Like if you look up anything about freelance writing, they're talking about like 6-figure salaries doing it. And I price pretty well. And obviously I'm not at a 6-figure salary. I make like about as much as a minimum wage job. Now I will say I work way less than like 40 hours a week on my writing typically. So I make the like minimum wage in like less than 40 hours, which is really nice. I think my total last time I checked, and it does vary from job to job because more research is involved on some, comes out to like $40 an hour. I could probably find other clients and like stack my like day with doing writing jobs, but I don't have an interest in that. I stay home because we have 3 kids and it's like a lot of money for daycare. And I have found ways to make like a supplemental income. So, that's like good enough for us. And if I did write more, it would take away from my time doing YouTube, which I like doing, which I'm almost going to be able to like really monetize for at least a couple $100 a month, I think. I don't know. I've never been monetized, so I don't know how much money you actually make, but it seems like 100 to 200 extra dollars a month is like realistic. So yeah, if I did write more, it would take away from YouTube time, which I obviously, as you can see with the last several videos on my channel, I'm struggling with as it is already. And it would take away from my crochet time. And I started doing my crochet business because I like to crochet. And like I did find a way to monetize it, which is cool. But yeah, I don't want to like lose my crochet time because that's like the me time that I can have while having the children around. But yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out any more crochet content, you could check out this video right here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.